Welcome to World Cup Nomad. I am the World Cup Nomad. My name is Steve Mascord. Thanks for joining us. And today we're going to discuss the second semi-final of the World Cup. And it was a 27-26 win in overtime to Samoa over England. And it seems like a ridiculous time to be discussing it. But there is some symmetry because I am walking to my first rugby league game in London since that day. I'm walking to the Cherry Red Records Stadium in Wimbledon to see London Broncos take on Whitehaven. I think it's Whitehaven in the Challenge Cup. I've been in Australia for 3 months and a lot of things have changed, I guess, since that day. It was a desolate day for English Rugby League. Missing the World Cup final in a home World Cup, and it didn't seem to be much light at the end of the tunnel. But of course, since then, St Helens have won the World Club Challenge, and suddenly everyone should be, I don't know because I haven't been here long enough, but everyone should be smiling and feeling a lot better about themselves. Thinking back to that day, I was certainly too busy to be doing this, to be recording a podcast. I got to the area quite early. It was very festive, lots of fans around. It really made you proud to be a rugby league fan. And that disappointment when Stephen Crichton kicked the field goal, the people feeling disappointed probably didn't know who he was. They didn't know who anyone in the England team was. They just knew that England had lost. And it's a sort of resonance and cut through that we seek so much in the sport, and we don't achieve. So let's just have a listen to. Let's have a listen first to a few grabs from the England camp after the game. The coach Sean Wayne, he actually broke down after this defeat.
Not good enough. They're the better team. We did. All credit to our players. What we've done in this tournament has been outstanding. What we've delivered, and we've just not done them small details today, and it's cost us deal.
There was a lot of effort today, and I feel like that was an example of effort alone not being enough.
I think it was a faux pas, poor error, not good enough. We have to be better, no question. Not England standard. Sam won't accept it. I won't accept it. Neither will the players. They're out in at the minute, but.
There's a lot of disappointed men in that room, and that disappointment won't go quickly. I can promise you that.
Now, if you remember, in the lead up to this match, there was some, drama or conjecture surrounding Samoa about how whether there was some sort of isolationism or arrogance about them. Willie Poching showed up to training and was allegedly sent away. Matt Parrish, the coach, had blown up at one of I think the quarter-final media conference. But they were actually very, gracious after this victory. There was a certain, they were looking to the future. They were looking to the week ahead. They were grateful to have made it the first ever Tier 2 nation to make a World Cup final. Where they already knew they'd be playing Australia because Australia had played New Zealand the night before. So we'll just have a quick listen to a few grabs from the Samoa press conference.
Inspirational, passionate, what this team's all about. It's unbelievable effort for these guys. We've had a few things haven't gone against us. 5 guys have gone home. We're down to the bare bones. These guys keep turning up for one another. We've got each other's back. Plenty of people had plenty to say after 4 weeks ago about going on planes home and all that. With the pride and belief and the passion in this group's just phenomenal. To put Samoa in a World Cup final, a tiny little dot in the middle of the Pacific, it's just incredible.
That's footy. There's a winner and a loser at the end of the day. Props to the Englishmen. They've had a great tournament, and it would be pretty hard to swallow that pill in their own backyard. But their fans are awesome. They created this atmosphere for them, and it was a great night to be a part of.
I think just how important this game means to not just ourselves, but for the people. I can't imagine myself missing out on what is probably the biggest game in Samoa's history. You know, I think what we've done just to get where we are, you know, it's kind of overwhelming, but the journey continues for us. And
a lot of you will be wondering why I'm bothering to do this 4 months later, but I do like to finish what I started, and it was fun going back and listening to those that press conference after the World Cup semi-final won by Samoa in extra time. It was a great day for rugby league in London. My day of rugby league in London was not so great, although it was a 32-10 win for London Broncos over Whitehaven in the Challenge Cup. But the crowd was modest enough that they basically left the stadium closed except for the corporate area. So the shutters were down when I walked in. And you walked in through the shop, got in the lift, bought your ticket for 10 quid, and everyone sat on the corporate level. So I've been going to rugby league since I was, I guess, 8 or 9, and I can't remember that ever happening before. Anyway, I'm going to, by the way, I've just redone the shop, Harold Horder, Hoarder, haroldhorder.com. I've redone the shop, and it looks awesome, I reckon, if I do say myself, so have a look. And I'll be back. I got no idea what I was doing on the Monday before the World Cup final. It's so long ago. I think from memory, we were skipping this show on a Monday, weren't we? And we were doing it from Tuesday onwards. I don't know what I was doing on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday either. So it's going to be fun trying to reconstruct those days. But we'll press on.